Notorious productive family, the Mississippi dynasty, the prince of King Bae.
So the next section that I want to kind of is, so it's life in Korea, right? Let's say you have already been there, you're studying or whatever you're doing, kind of stuff. So the first thing I want to establish is language.
Yeah.
So like, how do you find like adapting to learning the language? Like, how is it?
Yeah, actually, since I like went through a Korean language program, like I studied the language I think for like 7 months before I had to switch and move into my master's program. So like it was not that easy because Korean language itself is not that easy. Yeah, because you have formal and informal Korean language. So that basically makes it very difficult.
Right.
Yeah, because with the elderly people, you have a way you have to address them, and then with like when you're with your mates, your friends, and then with people that are like your junior ones, there's a way in which you speak to them.
Yeah.
So normally it makes the language somehow difficult because you have to like figure out how to speak to a senior, an elderly person, as well as how you can address the younger ones. So which or your mates and all the like. So that's what makes the language like really difficult. But if you can master the language very well, because with Koreans, once you know the language, you know the culture, they consider you like part of them.
Yeah.
So it makes life very easy for you because you can easily find your way around.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Because anywhere, like if you go anywhere they're speaking another language, one of the things that is huge there, it's just basically learn the language. That's the best way to integrate into any society is to learn the language and be able to communicate with the people. Yeah. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So again, okay, on top of that, you mentioned you're doing masters in what?
Masters in business administration.
The thing I don't get is why do people study business administration at master's levels? Because the only way to get a business or master's in business is actually do business.
Yeah.
It's not actually learning. Like, let's say, for example, okay, you have a master's in business now.
Yeah.
You think someone can literally hire you to run their business?
Of course, I know you need the experience. Yeah, the experience also play a big role for you to like manage an organization. So like, why not? Why not? When you have studied something, normally you study the theoretical part of it. Practical is also very important. So normally when you're hired in a company with time, obviously I can't say like you just move into a company and you take a managerial role to like, you have to start from somewhere in a company. So starting from there, you can easily adapt to adapt to the level that you get to the managerial position very fast because it's something you have studied theoretically. You can easily like now put what you have studied in practice because now you are inside like the real world. You are practicing the real stuff. So with that, you can put the theories you have learned in practice, and then you manage an organization very well, and you learn to be the boss.
Because for me, I just have one concept, right? And the concept is if there's some certain things you can learn by going to school. Like for example, if you want to be a doctor, you have to go to school. There's just no way you can be a doctor without going to school. If you want to be a lawyer, there's just no way you can be a lawyer without going to school. There's some professions that yes, we all want these people to go to school, right?
Yeah.
But there's some other things. So business, analytics, for example, if you go on the Canadian website and you're checking, there is like combined university and college and professional schools. There's what over 15,000 programs.
Like, yeah.
Why do you need 15,000 programs in this world? Like, I mean, 15,000 separate programs from everything, from media, hospitality, and everything. It's just too many. And if I'm gonna learn business, I'd rather learn it from someone who has a business than actually going to school. This is one of those professions that I don't think actually going to school would help you really. But again, like you said, you have to start from somewhere. If it's getting that basic education, it's fine. But whatever. That's how I just kind of see that.
I think somehow is like it makes sense, but to a certain extent, studying from someone, it's like you are just like building from the you like building from the person's memory. Yeah, like studying from like you go to school and study business administration. It's like you study how to go about business itself, which makes you now like you can easily like when you are working with someone that has already been in business for long, you can even assist the person at one point in time because you yourself you're like I have this concept in my mind and like I can see this person is doing like this is running his business like this. This is what if this person use this approach, if this person use this theory, this is how the theory can help the person in the business.
Yeah.
So I think like studying business makes you to like working with somebody that already has a business, you actually can contribute to the growth of that business.
Sure.
Not just learning from the person. You actually learn as well as you contribute to the growth of the business.
No, that's true. That's very true. Okay, so again, just on that note, since you were there studying, what I want to know is like, what is the name of the school that you were studying in?
Actually, I studied at the University of Ulsan.
Ulsan.
Yeah.
What, is that what city is that?
Yeah,
province?
it's in Gyeongnam-do. Yeah, yeah.
I have no fucking clue what you're saying, but whatever. Okay. Okay. So I know there are a couple of cities that I know, but it's just the bigger ones. But okay, all right. So when you finally finish, did you finish studying as well?
Yeah. Actually, I
So like,
graduated with a master's in business administration.
okay. So when you finished studying, what was the aftermath? Did you get a job? What were you doing, or like what's the process there?
Actually, for me, like there were possibilities for me to get a job,
Mhm.
but I just stick to like just normal part-time jobs,
Mhm.
like because at that point in time, basically with my plans, I know like working a white collar job, I will not make more money than like hustling on my own.
That's very true here, and that's what is happening to a lot of people here. A lot of people they come here, like in Canada, go to school, and when they're done with school, it's like you go get that professional job or whatever you studied, and you're being paid $20 an hour. But then if you were to work another side job or somewhere, you're paid $30, $40 an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
at some point, it's like, why did I even go to school? I spent so much money paying and going to school, and then ending up I cannot even make a proper
Yeah,
amount of money
yeah,
on
yeah.
that, which is so robust.
No, yeah, you have to be rational in order to survive. So normally, basically, on my plans, I know I need money. So doing a white collar job or getting a job in an office, I will not really make money in order to like meet up with the scheduled time of my plans. So that's why I had
Also,
to.
you already had your plans
Yeah, I
worked
already
out for
had
how
my
long you get
plans. So I know like I need money, and this is the amount of money I need within this period of time. So I know hustling will give me that money
right? Okay.
at that point in
So is
time.
this a trend that people do when they're there, or is it that there are other people there that finish school and just try to look for a white collar
No,
job?
I have a lot of friends that are actually working in South Korea. I have a lot of friends that are working in South Korea.
Yeah.
Basically because their plans maybe they love to be there. They love like the culture
Yeah.
and the environment.
Yeah.
So like getting a job and staying in Korea because actually Koreans are really like uh hospitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very like they love foreigners. They love to be with foreigners. So actually, at one point in time when you are there, you are like, oh, I will miss this society. So you don't feel like any reason to leave the society. So there are some people like that. They just love the society. So normally they get when they are done with their academic program,
Yeah.
they actually get a job and then they like live in the society, work and contribute to the society.
Okay, so following that note, that follows exactly what I wanted to ask next. So, if you go to school, you finish working, and then you get a job. Sorry, you finish going to school and then you get a job, and you're working there. You love the community, you love the people.
Yeah.
The next question I want to ask: is there a pathway to like residency or citizenship if you are there?
I think, yeah, there is. But first of all, with Koreans, you have to study their language because for them, language is the key, is their culture. So you study their language, you study their culture. And when you study a language to a certain level, when you have a topic level 5,
Yeah.
You can apply for like the resident. Yeah,
Resident
because
permit.
you can, because normally you have to also live there for some time. Yeah, if you have lived there for like 5 years or more, and then couple with the fact that you have a Korean language, let's say topic level 5,
Yeah.
level 6, it shows like you have a full understanding of the Korean culture.
So my question is based on the fact that um if you've been there to school, you finish working, or you're working, I'm expecting that at some point you have gotten some knowledge of the language, at least to a certain degree.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking the basis of like you getting like a residency, because I want to kind of follow up. It's like if you're gonna enjoy the community, you love the community, you love the people, then you want to be there and you want to be there on a permanent. If you're gonna be working there for say 10, 15, 20 years, you want to also, because there's in every country there's some benefits that the citizens benefit there, right? Whether it's like healthcare, whether it's like financial loans, or whatever, voting or whatever,
Yeah.
like you get.
Yeah.
But if you have to stay in this country, enjoy that. Do they give you that opportunity to kind of integrate as much as that?
No, yeah. I think actually they give you the opportunity to integrate. Yeah, because normally when you get a job over there, you live there for some time. You understand. You have a full understanding of the Korean culture. It gives uh, 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 it gives you that opportunity to easily integrate over there, and for them to integrate you into their system
Yeah.
in such a way that you can benefit from the advantages that are available,
Yeah.
basically for foreigners
Yeah.
and Koreans as well.
Okay. All right. That's crazy. So the next thing that I want to kind of enter into, it's so because we're Cameroonians, I want to first of all get into the Cameroonian communities and like other African communities that there's like how is the, like, because I think that when most people they travel, one of the big things that help people integrate is the communities, right? So if you're from Nigeria, you go somewhere, you're always looking to get that Nigerian community. Like how is the Cameroonian community over there?
I think the Cameroonian community over there is really great. I
Is it
think,
like huge, like a lot of Cameroonians, or
yeah, there are a lot of Cameroonians over there in South Korea.
what are they doing? What are they basically
They are
doing?
hustling. Normally, Cameroonians, they love to hustle. They love to be where, they know they can hustle and make
Right.
money to support their families
Right.
and to build a future.
Sure.
So obviously, you have a lot of Cameroonians over there, and they are so like, organized and united in terms of the and united and the hustle, and then
So you guys do like social activities together and stuff like that?
yeah, we do a lot of social activities because over there, the Cameroonians, we we have Cameroonians that they live in like several cities over there. You have Cameroonians in Busan, you have Cameroonians in Daegu, you have Cameroonians in Suwon, you have Cameroonians in Pajo, you have Cameroonians in Ansan.
So like what what community, so you said, I think you said South Africans like they're the most communities you find there? Like
Yeah.
the huge number, more than Nigerians?
I don't think so. I think Nigerians are, you have a lot of Nigerians than Koreans because sorry, than South Africans because
Yeah.
most of the South Africans they move over there to teach English, but as we know, Nigerians they are hustlers.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so obviously
100%.
they don't move there like, oh, I want to go to South Korea and teach English. Most of them they are over there to hustle.
Right.
So they have a lot. We have a lot of Nigerians over there than South Africans.
So okay, I get that. So in your social gatherings, is it like you guys, like when you guys come together, is it like just to enjoy parties, birthday? Like what do you guys do?
I think we do social activities like playing like soccer. Yeah, Busan can have a soccer game with Daegu.
So what you mean, like intercity, like soccer?
Yeah,
Soccer matches?
intercity soccer. Yeah, like with other cities like Pajo, Place, Busan, or Ansan, or Suwon.
Do you guys also have? So you guys also have like times where you in like they like games with like the regular locals or like the Koreans or something like that?
Yeah, I think so, but we don't really have like a competition that we play together.
Mm-hmm.
But we have like Korean groups that we are, a lot of Cameroonians, they're into the Korean groups,
Mm-hmm.
so they actually like socialize together.
So yeah, the other thing that we're talking about is the how you guys are socializing like the Cameroonian communities, right? So you guys are coming together, you're playing, you're doing sports. What else are you guys doing?
I think we just have some, some let's just say organizations,
Mm-hmm.
like because normally living in any community, you need to like some organizations
Mm-hmm.
in which people like come together to know each other,
Mm-hmm.
to find out opportunities that you
Sure.
people can benefit
Yeah.
from. So Cameroonians over there, they have such organizations. So usually they come together at least let's say once in a month,
Mm-hmm.
and then they discuss certain things that can benefit or can help them, or those that need job opportunities, and those that know
So
of.
you can, yeah, you can connect them.
Yeah, yeah. So that's how they operate over there.
Mm-hmm. So the other one thing, like here, right? I'm just trying to do some kind of comparison. You have that project where the government comes into like help, like because the government is very huge in helping organizations here to fund organizations that are helping like building communities, especially communities that are already settling in the country, right? It's like the same there, or it's like no,
No, no, we don't
it's
have.
not the same there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really difficult. Like the few places that you find out here in like countries that are really developed. So here, America, you go to Britain, you go to Germany. Those countries are really big. Then you see where once you guys start like grouping yourself into communities, the government can come in, fund some small progress. It's really huge here, right?
Yeah.
The other thing that I wanted to jump into, like based on communities, it's just based following communities. So it's like religion. How's the religion there? Because I know back in Cameroon, Cameroonians are, like, in fact, Africans in general, like they're very big in religion. Like, how is the religion over there? Like, do they have a separate religion there, or is it just mainly Christians or whatever?
No, I think right now the Christian community over there is growing rapidly. But I like at first normally Koreans,
Mm-hmm.
their religion is like, I think most of them they are Buddhist.
Oh, Buddhist.
Yeah, but right now, I think the government is looking for all means to promote Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you go over there in Korea, you have a lot of churches. The Koreans are trying to like promote Christianity over there. So churches are like really supportive,
Mm-hmm.
especially for foreigners when you just move over there.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah,
true. Even here,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
true.
So actually, like Koreans, they are like really, the government is looking for all means to promote Christianity over
Mm-hmm.
there. So right now, Christianity is very huge over
Oh,
there.
that's nice. I mean, that's good. But again, in as much as I would have thought Christianity, I would have thought it's like Buddhism. Wouldn't have thought about that in a million years.
Yeah.
Then, so what about like because I know most places again, as Christianity is growing around the world. What about Islam?
Islam, I think you have
Like
there's the
for the Islam, I don't think it's usually a problem with locals. It's usually like immigrants that come maybe from.
yeah, but I think in Korea they do have Islamic community over there, but I think it's minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really as popular as Christianity,
Mm-hmm.
and normally their normal cultural religion, which is Buddhism.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they do have the Islam religion over there, but so it's really minimal.
Yeah.
It's minute.
Yeah, but that's okay. That well, again, Christianity is huge, and the gospel of Christ is actually something that it's really fascinating. Even if you don't believe in it, if you just listen to the whole story as it's been told from part to part to part, like it's crazy. I know a lot of controversy about the thing now. People are always trying to, say this and say that, but again, you just cannot. The story in the Bible is one that you cannot repeat. You know,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to jump is entertainment. So social life and entertainment. So you can go to work, you go to school, you can hustle whatever you want, but then how's the social life? Like going out, lifestyle, relationship, you know, partying, like how is it?
I think that's a really that's something that like is really interesting for like everybody because normally when you work, you hustle, you need to flex.
Yes.
So obviously over there, Koreans they don't like they entertain themselves.
Because the reason why I'm basically asking that because I was talking to one of my friends from in fact not just one of my friends, a lot of people that I know also in the United Emirates, and that social life is not, I mean it's there, but it's like it's not there.
No, over there in Korea, I think social life is so like the environment is like crazy, especially during the weekends.
Yeah.
You have it's so like you know fun. Like everybody go out and have fun, and like it's really like it's the social life there is so good because with Koreans I can't say like they are as entertaining as Africans or like other communities,
No, they're
but
entertaining. They're entertaining in their own way, right?
in their own way,
So it's
of
not
course.
entertaining
But
to you. It's like when I initially got to Canada, the first time I went to the club, I was like, what is going on here? The
yeah,
music is different. The way people are dancing is different. The way people are connecting is different. But this is their own way. And
yeah,
as you integrate, once you start integrating with them, it's like you don't just think about, oh, this is how I know how to do. It's like, oh, these people are doing this. Let me enjoy it the same way that they're doing, right?
yeah. I just think like they are really like they with Koreans, they love like foreign culture, especially the American culture. So over there, like on weekends, you go to Korean pubs. They do play mostly American music.
Oh, they play American music, eh?
Yeah,
American music is huge everywhere. It's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah, really crazy. So over there, I think the social life is really good. Koreans, they are sociable, and they are willing like to uh they're willing to link up with foreigners in order to like enjoy
Because
the
I know
social.
in some Asian countries, not like it's a taboo, but it's just kind of weird if they see them hanging out with people from other cultures, like and stuff like that.
Nah, I think that's not the case with Koreans.
Is it that it's not the case in like the big cities, or is that it's just generally not the case
No,
in Korea?
I think they love foreigners, especially foreigners that like love Koreans. They love the culture,
Yeah.
and they're like they are trying looking for all possible means to
So
like
which means that
learn the
if I get to go
culture.
to Korea now, I'm not gonna have any problems.
No, you don't have any issue. It's not the rocket stage.
I'm trying to make a big bucket list of the places I want to go to. Asia is probably one of them, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Particularly when I'm thinking about Asia, like I think I usually don't think about Korea in general because of Rocket Man.
Yeah, I think everybody is scared of Rocket
Yeah,
Man,
Rocket
but
Man.
there's no issue in terms of South Korea.
Yes.
You go over there,
Mhm.
like I think you will love it. You will
Yeah.
love it. The
Because usually when I think
experience,
about going to Asia, sometimes I think about further like those Bangkok. But the
or
problem is because
Japan.
just because those places are really big, you see them in so many advertisements, you see them
Yeah,
in movies and stuff like that, right? When you see like Korea in movies, like not really that big of a deal, but they have a whole set of their own kind of movies. I think we'll get into it later.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
they're
The
good.
Korean, the
I
K
love Korea.
drama.
The problem is they make good movies, but because it's always in Korea,
Yeah,
it's good. Like I've watched a couple of good movies in Korea, and so beautiful, like so nice, like very entertaining. But just because it's sometimes the main language in Korea, and when they start translating it, it kind of feels a little bit weird when you're watching it.
I bet. I think yeah, it's really good. I think with the Koreans, yeah, they want to promote their culture.
Of course, they have to
So
promote their culture, right?
yeah,
Of course,
so that's why you see like they speak their language, they don't translate, but they use
the
the
subtitles.
subtitle,
It's not.
yeah, in order
I
to
can
like
read the subtitles, but again, you're taking away from the main entertainment when you start struggling to read because there's some things that they do in the movie, whether it's being like facial expressions and that character when you look at somebody. But if you are focusing on reading everything that's on the subtitle, you miss the whole that part, right? You don't get entwined into what is actually the action and the because part of it is just to listen and watch. But then if
yeah.
you start struggling to read, part of your senses already go on that script and you're just concentrating on that.
But I think yeah that their movies are really good, but for me I think like with
The earphone.
watch it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
yeah, watching like Korean drama, let's say K drama, like watching K drama in their language. For me, I think promote that's another means of like promoting their culture and like get the real aspect of the movie, the drama, because normally when you listen to it and you get the translation, it makes you like I'm watching something real.
Yeah, no, that like of course you can never ask them to act the movie in
and
something
and
English.
like they're also like looking for means to promote their culture, and promoting their culture is not like you should listen in English, because normally they want their culture to sell as well, for people to know like this is how we are, this is the way Koreans speak, this is the way they do their things.
Yeah.
So obviously like um um when the K drama is in their language, it makes it like real. It's not like something, because when you watch the translation,
That's what I'm
the
saying. Sometimes
translated
when you're
version
watching
of
it,
it
once
is
you're
somehow like
watching
it's
the
not like
translation, it's kind of
weird.
it's weird.
Mm.
The original language is good, but if you don't listen to it, it's kind of like a little bit nah, whatever. But anyways, we're gonna come back to this aspect of the of the movies and stuff like that. You know, but still before we go into something else, I want to follow up like in the entertainment. Like one of the things, because I for one I love to party, right?
Yeah.
So like I believe the other day we were out partying.
Yeah.
Is that the same energy? So like we go to the club, we buy drinks, like
No,
in
I
groups.
think
It's like, well,
in the
how's it over
African
there?
sense,
Mhm.
it will be difficult for you to get the like
So
the
so
African
there's no
music.
African clubs over there.
No, it's not like there are no African clubs, but you have areas that they do play African music. Like you when
No,
you go to
but is there
Daegu.
African clubs? Like how we go
No,
here
I
and
don't think we don't. I don't know of
no,
any
is it why?
African
Because it's
clubs
not allow
over there.
African
But
businessmen over there.
we have some Africans that they do sponsor. They do have like sponsor shows.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
those
that they
that
do
they go to Korea.
organize some shows that they
Mhm.
play the Afro beats and all that. But it's business.
It's
You
business.
must follow like what trends, and
Yeah,
uh, you're like looking for all sort of means to
yeah.
please the majority of the population
Of course,
in
your
order to
customer base.
to
No,
make money.
I understand
So
that.
obviously, like a lot of Africans are over there. The Africans, they do like organize shows, but yeah. So
So across your time that you were there,
yeah,
did you go to any like concert or like did you have any artists that came over there to do like
yeah.
a show?
Actually, no. Normally, when I was studying with Koreans at the beginning of every semester, they invite like in our university. The university usually invites like one of the like top artists in Korea.
Oh,
Like
okay, that's
when I
the
just
question.
went there, they
Mhm.
invited Chonga.
Which
Chonga.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah, but
go.
it's one of I think one of the most popular musicians over
Yeah.
there in South Korea.
Mhm.
So they invited Chonga to come and at least like entertain the
Yeah.
students and all the like at
I
the
think
beginning
that
of the
also
semester.
happened here. My first year when I came here, I went to Seneca College.
Yeah,
They brought someone. It's a guy from South America. They do this soca music, and it was
yeah,
great. It was so beautiful because I listened to the guy's music a couple of times. Then there was just like when we were in school, it's like we're not doing nothing, and then all of a sudden it's like people are going down to one of my group area by the field, and then all of a sudden we see the guy. It's like, oh, this guy from the music that we're listening, right?
yeah,
Because even back home we don't listen to soccer music, like soca music, which is South African music. Oh, sorry, South American music.
yeah,
But then when you come here, it's very popular here because a lot of people from South America, Jamaicans, Trinidad, and all this. So
yeah,
soccer music, like this weekend, is a Caribana weekend. I don't know if you've gone there, but it is.
yeah.
You have to go there. Trust me, it's a carnival. You cannot miss it. It's
Yeah.
one of the biggest in North America. It's even bigger than the one in the States.
For
Um,
real?
yeah, it's a trust me. If you have not experienced it, you need to go there. For me, I've been there several times, so I know. But again, it's something that you can watch some of the videos online if
Yeah.
you want to just see what it feels
I
like.
think I think I will do that.
If
I
you
will.
have time this weekend, it's on Saturday.
Yeah.
Caribana weekend is on Saturday this weekend. If you have time this weekend, you have to go. They're gonna put on a show there. Usually they always like bring like big artists. Sometimes
Yeah.
Drake, some of these big artists will be there. They'll definitely bring them. They always have after parties after that.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think that sounds good.
But again, like I was asking, so in South Korea, the time when you were there, like, have you had any foreign artists that came there for like a show?
Haven't. I just think like for us, like as
No,
a
is it that you
Cameroonian,
don't know? Because I know of, I don't know if it was
I
Burna
don't think
Boy.
I don't think I know.
I don't know if it was Burna Boy. One of these guys. I remember seeing a poster of them having a show in South Korea actually, but I cannot remember really exactly when. But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, anyways, because for me, social
I
life is
don't
really
think.
huge. I have to go out, party, get
I
into the
think
night. What about
if
the nightclubs? Like, because one thing I always ask about like the nightclubs going out there to socialize is like if you watch Chinese movies and you
yeah,
see the social life in the night there,
it's crazy.
trust me,
It's same in
it's
Korea,
crazy.
you
It's
know. It's
crazy.
same.
It's crazy because I'm saying so because I used to work as a security here and I used to
Yeah,
work security for a Chinese club when I just came in.
yeah.
And trust me, what you see in the movie is literally almost the same. The music is loud and
I think in South Korea it's the same.
yeah.
Like I remember like when I went to Daegu, I
It's a
went
club?
yeah no Daegu is a city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one of the like I think one of the biggest city in South Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally I went there with some of my friends. It was at the graduation of my friend. So we went to after party. We went there that night. We had some drinks, we party and all the like. So actually, early in the morning, I thought it's like I never even knew the time. I was not even looking at the time. We were just partying.
Mhm.
So like when I look at the time, it was 9 a.m.
9 a.m. in the
Like,
morning.
but
Just,
every place was like
yes,
really
just
dark.
because you're inside, you don't.
Yeah, we
you
were
don't
just
feel.
having fun. Things were like
Yes,
happening and
yes,
all the like.
no.
So like
Sometimes when you're having a very good time,
good
but the,
time.
the
That's
time is
how it is.
passing
Like I
and
went
you do
outside,
not,
it was like
yes,
crazy.
you don't kind of get, yeah, but that's good. I mean, if it's like that where you get into that safe space where you can go out, have a good time, and you don't kind of run into trouble, people don't attacking you and all that
Yeah.
stuff, then
No, I think
it's really
in
good.
Korea it's a peaceful country. It's difficult to see a situation where they are like people attack you
Mhm.
or rob
So
you.
so
That
it's
kind.
pretty safe,
It's really safe.
which is good.
Yeah,
I like it. Once the country is safe, it's good because I think that the war is a little bit crazy now.
yeah.
Too many things happen, but if it's safe, then that's good.
No, it's really safe. Really safe.
Okay.
Trust me on that.
Okay.